everybody! Welcome to the official Summer 2022 North American Seasonalander stream, hosted by Ian Lawson. I'm Mocha, joined by Stabby,
Hey, everybody.
with JMax2 on production, and it's a pleasure to be here. If you're not familiar with Seasonalander, don't worry, we're here to give you the breakdown. The tournament is a Highlander-styled game, meaning a 9v9, being one player on each class. This is a familiar format throughout the Team Fortress 2 competitive scene, ranging from UGC, RGO, and ETF2L. Tonight, though, has a unique twist. The possible maps available to play include Shark Bay and Caldera, more unfamiliar maps within Highlander, as well as Vigil, a Highlander favorite. We'll be starting off today with teams 3 and 4 facing off, being Brash Bandits versus Denny's at 3 a.m. This will be followed by Team 1 versus Team 2, being Never Forget, Teamwork, and Beach Bums respectively. But today isn't the only day to compete. Tomorrow will be our playoffs, being our losers bracket and our winners bracket, followed by grand finals, so stay tuned for that. What is Seasonalander all about, though? In this season, we'll be fundraising for a Child's Play charity, a group that benefits partnered children hospitals, provides housing for domestic violence victims, and assists in grant programs for those in need. So make sure, if you have the funds available, to help support the primary charity for this season and help us reach our goal of $1,000. Now, let's talk about tonight's rosters. We have Team 3 versus Team 4, as we mentioned, being Brash Bandits and Denny's at 3 a.m. Stabby, do you want to give us the rundown of Brash Bandits?
Sure thing. On Scout, we've got Jolie. For Soldier, we've got Megonic. For Pyro, we've got MT Snowster. Demo Man, we've got Xenoswift. On Heavy, I Spy 92 is our Heavy. For Engineer, we've got Kaler Kai. For Medic, we've got Soul of Power. Sniper is Octo. And Spy is Frazzled Raz.
And for Denny's at 3 a.m., we do have Cotton on Scout. I want to say Vadographer on Sully. Zenith on Pyro, I believe. Sir Glorp on, I believe it would be him. Oh, he's not on the server, so I'm not choosing. But we have Critical Beef, Everfrost, Jam Point, Space Guy Online, and Rainbow RT as well. So it's kind of exciting. We'll be starting off on Vigil. So this is a more standard Highlander map. It'll be kind of just a basic payload map if people are unfamiliar with it. It's currently run in RGL, being the season that just currently ended in NA. But I definitely am looking out for. I will say that Blue Team, which is our Team 3, is going to be a team I'm going to be looking out for. What about you, Stabby?
It should be an interesting match to watch. You say it's a traditional or typical Highlander map. I don't think I played this in my UGC days. Like new for me. So I haven't watched many matches on this map, so I'm not really sure what to look out for. I've played it a few times myself, and it can be a challenging spy map. So as always, I'll be looking out for juicy spy plays and trying to see how they use the map and try to win the game.
Definitely. I think this map plays out a lot. I want to say like Swiftwater. So they do have the first point. First point is more of so like a throwaway point. And then we have second, which is probably one of your better holds, as well as I'd say second, third, and fourth are probably the more important holds. It's honestly one of those roll maps, so as soon as you lose one point and you wipe, it can go all the way to last, kind of thing. So it's definitely kind of spooky, so if these teams coordinate well, they're likely able to, like, this map has been seen in, like, 3 to 4 minute times. Okay. So depending on how efficient these teams are working together, we'll have to see what times are going to come out.
Yeah. How does the last point play out? I'm looking at it right now, and then it looks like there are a bunch of angles to attack from, and doesn't look like one you might get it stuck on as on other payload maps. Like,
Yeah. Interestingly enough, Vigil does have a lot of ways to attack from. Um, being that you can go through. There's honestly, it's kind of centered around putting your sniper through Big Door, which is kind of just directly across from where Trax is uh, to the last point. It's a bit interesting because you can run your combo through flank as well. Usually, the more standard pushes are either putting your combo through flank or putting your combo through somewhere called Red Room, which is kind of just above main. You can see like just the reason why it's called Red
the
Room is
little
because
packs
the
there. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it'll definitely be interesting to see. Obviously, I'm not too familiar with the history of all these players and whether they're familiar with Highlander or Vigil in general. So it'll be interesting to see how they go about this, whether it's going to be a little more unconventional, an interesting strat or two. I'm definitely looking for second. Often people run banners on second defense. It'll be pretty interesting to see how that works out. I'm interested to see some sacks going on because definitely Vigil. As soon as first is capped, often there's a sack that gets run. So we'll have to see if they're gonna kind of do more conventional Highlander strategies or if they're just gonna like completely go at it and kind of just hope for the best.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
We do have
Yeah.
8 and 8 players in the server, so we are waiting on 2. But um, for the most part here, hey, if you're just joining us, feel free to throw in an exclamation point donate. We are supporting Child's Play charity, as we mentioned. Our goal is $1,000. We are approaching that goal slowly but surely, but you can be a contributor for that. We're currently at $733 raised, and again, today's not the only day we're going to be running this. Tomorrow is also a possibility where we have our losers and winners bracket as well as grand finals. So feel free to tune in there as well. So Stabby,
Um,
you said that so you're not too familiar with Vigil since you played in UGC days. Is there like
yeah, I don't think I ever. Well, I think I've played it maybe once or twice in a competitive scenario, but like that that was in my later days when I wasn't rostered. I think I've just rang it, so haven't
yeah.
scrimmed it or gone through it very thoroughly. Yeah.
Do you remember anything specific about this map that like, like maybe any grievances or anything that you found
Yeah,
interesting?
yeah. Well, I do remember the second point being a tough nut to crack as spy. If they're
Yeah.
looking out for you and they have the sentry, I don't know where our camera for the stream is right now, but if you have the sentry by the little stairs here, and that shut or not on the map, okay. If the sentry is by the stairs spot and you've got a pyro looking out for spy, there is an excellent decloak spot and uh behind the spawn, but it can be pretty tricky. The
Yeah, no,
second the
definitely.
second point.
Mm.
That's the main thing I remember. But I do also remember that the last point's not quite as tricky as other payload maps can be, given that there's that red room to come in, there's the main door, there's the
Yeah,
lower entrance, there's a little more angles of attack, and there's a
definitely.
pack by their spawn, which is very useful for a spy. Um, So yeah, I'm gonna be paying close attention to their spies because I imagine they're more experienced with this map than me, and I'm gonna hope to learn some things.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm definitely looking out for the snipers on this map. Snipers definitely, I'd say, uh, like obviously in any Highlander scenarios, the sniper meta is so important. So I'm definitely looking out for the sniper to see kind of, um, definitely that second point with the hill area. Having sniper there is insanely scary. Just watching down that entire sight line, and that's almost kind of the only place your combo can go, other than possibly through main or side tunnel, but those are easily stuffed by the pyro, just air blasting you over and over again if you get a good call in advance from your spy. I'm definitely looking for how they're gonna work their sniper round on fourth offense on last point to see just kind of how they're gonna like protect their sniper, work him through big door, get that angle on anyone who's kind of just disrespecting it. So it'll be quite interesting to see how these players play. And like again, I'm not too familiar with their comp experience, so maybe there's
Yeah.
gonna be something, you know, interesting that they'll come up with.
Yeah, yeah. Some unpredictable stuff. Oh, it's always fun.
I know that I am familiar with a couple people in the server. I do know Everfrost and Rainbow RT. The other players I'm not too familiar with, but I'm definitely gonna have a lot of fun watching Rainbow's POV, Rainbow's on Spy, and obviously both of us, being Spy mains, I'm certain we're very gravitated towards watching those POVs, but um I remember
Yeah.
Rainbow being a very strong spy just to play with, so I'm
Oh,
definitely
great.
interested in seeing how they work around this map.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be watching them closely too. Um, let's see what loadout these guys have. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know if. Wait, hang on. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong spy. I was surprised to see one of the spies running Eternal Reward in Highlander.
Yeah, I want to see how loadout's like gonna run in the actual
Yeah, looks
match.
looks like looks like Rainbow has the stock knife equipped. Good,
Yeah, yeah.
solid choice. Yeah.
Stock everything is quite the treat. I'm definitely interested in seeing if anyone runs like a silly weapon, kind of like huntsman, ambassador, those kind of things. Just silly off classes. Maybe some frontier justice crits going around. Again,
Yeah.
maybe some of the banners and whatnot for soldier. Other than that, I'm not too familiar if there's any other kind of silly off classes that could possibly be worked in. I know that right now we're only specifically talking about Vigil, but I know that later on we're playing a map that really similarly mimics Steel. And I know that some snipers like to run Huntsman on Steel, so it'll be kind of silly if we see something similar to that being ran here today. We'll have to see if anyone brings in some kind of new silly meta.
Yeah. Silly meta is always a good thing to see. I mean I'm so out of touch with competitive play these days. I can't really say I know what the meta is. Like what would you say like the current the loadout you see like spies running the most these days in Highlander is?
I'd say it really depends on. I'd say for
On a payload map, let's say.
yeah, on payload, obviously Cloak and Dagger is a strong choice. A lot of people like to run Cloak and Dagger with Lichunje, obviously for the extra cloak. I know that sometimes I'll have to see. Sometimes spies like to run Deadringer on last, as of recently, to kind of just play gun spy or just kind of run around on the flank and whatnot. Um, it kind of just depends each their own. Stock knife is like a pretty solid choice. I've seen people bring out the big earner every so often, but
Mhm.
for the most part, stock is like kind of that solid choice to go with.
That's the go-to. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited to see it. I know that people have been discussing regarding the Iron Bomber a lot as of recently, because of the recent change on it. So it'll be kind of interesting to see if someone. I know it doesn't change too much about the Iron Bomber other than like the size of the projectile, but it'll be decently interesting to see if because of those changes, I know some people were gravitating towards trying to use stock a lot more, trying to use lock and load or whatnot. So I'm kind of interested to see if anyone here who's playing demo is going to be doing something like that.
I think we should
But
be live soon here.
yeah, for
Um,
sure. We do have 9 and 8 players, so we are waiting on one here to get in the survey. Um,
well, it is Highlander.
as as always, as you said previously, something's gonna change.
Yeah.
Always waiting on that one person.
That's definitely the way it was back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I'm interested in keeping an eye on is kind of the coordination, because these players obviously have likely not played with each other consistently before. And obviously a key part of Highlander is all that like coordination between all 9 players. So it'll
Absolutely.
be kind of interesting to see, like do they have like someone main calling? Do they have like, consistent coordination between like bombs or the flank and coordinating with their spy to get the sap in so the sentry isn't up all the time. Coordinating their
Yeah,
pushes, making sure they're not like dying to like Uber exchanges and waiting for post and whatnot. So it'll be
sure.
quite
Well,
interesting.
yeah, we'll see. If these people have a good amount of pickup game experience, I wouldn't be surprised if they were coordinating like that. But we might just get a barrel of chaos here, and that'll be fun too. So
Oh yeah, for
we'll
sure,
see
for
what we
sure.
get.
Yeah, and as of right now, um, so I guess as of our recent donations, our top dono is Mario 3GHJ with $101. So if you want to take that spot, you know, you can be the top dono here. It could be you.
I'd love to see a spy main donate $102 for
Spy main, please.
an ambassador donation. Yeah.
But yeah, does look like we are just waiting on that one player on the red team, which I believe is Brush Bandits. After this, we are again going to be seeing Team 1 and Team 2, which is Never Forget Teamwork and Beach Bums, respectively. It'll be quite interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how these players like develop with each other over time as well. Because obviously, like maybe in like the first half, they have no clue how to play around each other, and then suddenly maybe everything clicks together for all these
It's
different
always cool when that
players.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah, when things just like kind of come together, especially these. I'm not too certain how familiar these players are with each other, so maybe we'll see some cool coordination between people who've like likely never like communicated before. So it'll be nice to see kind of that click between different players.
Yeah, or the total lack thereof. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, true, true.
But either way, I'm sure this will be a fun match to watch.
Yeah, most definitely. And we do have a new top dono. As of right
Oh, wow.
now, Chris 18 with $108.88. So that top spot has been taken. And thank you to Rustage for donating $50 as well. And Chris 18, as well as the extra 888 dollars on top of the 108. So
Oh, someone likes
thank
the
you.
number 8.
Yeah, someone's a huge fan of it.
Yeah, thank you for those donations.
And yeah, make sure exclamation point donate in chat. It can pull up the connection for you, and you can help Child's Play Charity and help us reach our goal at $1,000. We are at 891.97. So help us reach that $1,000 goal.
Yeah, how close are we here? Let's see.
Yeah, we are coming up towards it very quickly. We are
Yeah,
only
we're $891.97. That's already doing pretty
yeah.
great here.
Yeah, we're just like a little over $100 close to our goal. So I know that last week our goal was $600, and we actually bumped it up because of how well we had been doing. So
Oh,
everyone
wow.
needs to feel free to keep up the pace, keep up the donations.
Yeah, it's going to a
Again,
great place.
yeah, again, Child's Play Charity, a group that benefits partnered children hospitals, and as well as housing for domestic violence victims, and helps just grant programs in general for those who are in need. So, if, again, if you have the extra funds, feel free to donate there. And, it's, again, going to a good cause, as Stabby said.
Yeah. If you're thinking of doing an unboxing or buying some keys, I would recommend spending your money on this instead.
For sure. We are supposed to be starting up here soon. About like 5 to 10ish minutes.
Looks like just we're getting close. I think we're one player away here on the server. So
Yeah. Never be a Highland
typical
game
typical
without.
Highlander fashion. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we do. It looks like that person is loading in.
Oh,
They are in
okay.
spec
Yeah.
here, so we are gonna have all 18 players in the server soon, and we'll likely be starting up in a bit. And it looks like they're just kind of sitting in specs, so we are just waiting on them here. It does look like everyone's kind of just on their classes here. We do have someone running a Razorback and Sniper, so we'll have to see if they switch off of that.
Yeah.
I am.
What it was the Razorback banned for a bit in RGL? What's the status of banned items in RGL these days?
As of right now, the thing that was banned was Darwin's. Is probably the more
Darwin's wasn't
recent.
that's the one I'm
Yeah,
thinking of. Yeah.
it was the more recent backpack for Sniper that was banned. They banned Darwin's along with the Scorch Shot. So it was
Ah,
kind of
not
an
the scorch
exchange.
shot.
Yeah, it was
Not
an
the
exchange.
scorch shot.
It was like, okay, we'll like get rid of the Scorch Shot, but no Darwin's. So we
Uh-huh.
still can
Uh-huh.
flare
I guess it's a fair
spam
trade.
snipers, but it's not gonna be as impactful as the like annoying Scorch Shot, which just kind of hits your
Yeah.
entire team.
Yes, it is. I mean, I love and hate that item.
Yeah,
It's a yeah. It's
I
a
think for
supremely
everyone.
like relaxing thing to do for me. I love going in a pub and just spamming the scorch shot and turning my brain off and
Yeah,
and
it's
watching
kind
the
of one of
damage
those head
stack up.
empty things.
Yeah. But not so fun to be on the receiving end, I guess.
Yeah. Trying to think of any other interesting bands that RGL might have done. I know that they were discussing in ETF 2L regarding banning like some of the bleed weapons for scouts, so things like the guillotine. Um, which was an interesting thing. I know that the squirt shot in the sixes isn't banned, which is kind of strange for RGL specifically. But in terms of bans, I think it's pretty standard. Obviously, things like the Diamondback is still banned. Things like the Malkanite is banned. So it's more so kind of those seemingly overpowered weapons. The Frontier Justice isn't banned though. In case people are confused about, Diamondback crits and Frontier Justice crits, Frontier Justice is actually still allowed. So, um,
Yeah.
quite an
I
interesting thing, but
I'm trying. Well, I don't know. I can think of like times when there was a time when the Diamondback wasn't banned, and like I I found myself mostly just using it on King of the Hill maps where I could get a lot of mini sentry saps. But back
mm,
then, like the ambassador hadn't been nerfed yet, so there was more motivation to run that over the Diamondback. But yeah, it could be very impactful, that gun, back when it was allowed. But I can't think of like the Frontier Justice doing a ton of work in many situations. Like I'm trying to think it through my personal experience. Like if I ever ran into like an engineer that was just like really throttling my team with the Frontier Justice, and I can't think of times that happened. But yeah, it is an interesting. It seems like if one were banned, the other would be too.
yeah, it does look like we do have one team roping. So we might get started here soon. Be
Great.
quite interesting though. I'm excited to see Vigil kind of just get played out. It's definitely something I'm familiar with, so
Yeah.
I'm definitely more comfortable looking around this map. But it is interesting to see kind of other maps come into play that just aren't more standard or
Uh-huh.
kind of
What
conventional.
what maps do we have after this again? It's a shark one,
Yeah,
and
Cirque Bay and we have CP Caldera, but we are getting started here. We do have both Robs possibly. We do have a beta actually, so um, we do have all 18 players though. They're seemingly the ringer has now joined the team, so it is 9 to 9 here in the server.
right.
Yeah, we are gonna get started soon, hopefully. Soon, some of these players are like itching to get started after being in the server for so long,
Mm.
but
Yeah, we've got one of them has 125 points. There we
oh,
go.
we do have
All
both
right,
Robs, and it looks like we're actually going live this time.
all right.
Yeah, so
I wonder where the NG's gonna set up here.
yeah.
Is there a standard spot?
Often it's around the crate area. It's pretty passive. It's kind of like how people put their sentry in tunnel and Swiftwater, just because they don't want to lose their sentry too early.
Right, right.
So yeah, around where the NG is placing it right now is quite standard. Usually, sometimes their flank will play a bit aggressive, like in that housing area on the like left-facing blue spawn.
Mission begins
But
in 30 seconds.
other than that, usually you kind of want your medic to play decently passive. You don't want to lose your medic because obviously, like I said, this is a very roll map. So as soon as like if you wipe on first, then it's like it can go all the way to last, especially with the spawn camping and whatnot. So
Right.
it does look like their combo is playing on flank right now, which is a little scary. We'll have to see. Okay, it looks like their meta is gonna be playing out here, possibly. A little scary, but we'll have to see.
Let's see how it works. Yeah.
Medics are coming out instantly here. A little unconventional, but it's completely fine. Seems like no one's getting caught here, so they do have a classic sniper playing right now, so it'll be quite interesting seeing that.
Find the
And the spy
medic.
going in.
Oh, really, really close try there. Got the heavy.
Yeah, got the heavy. We'll spell the card a bit. Doesn't get the medic. That was close. The medic being out here is really scary. Peek on the sniper sight line.
Yeah.
Oh, their medic 50 health. Jam point is sitting at 60.
Still
here.
hanging on to that Uber. Yeah.
They have their sniper peeking in here onto tracks. It looks like they're just trying to gain space here. Their heavy is walking in. They use the Uber. Not gonna catch anyone here, it seems, though.
Yeah, I was a little maybe low on health there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't see the pop.
It just looked like they were trying to catch up the demo here with that Uber. Their spy does go in, gets a stab on cart. Their spy lives for a while. Frazzled stalls the cart, and an Uber coming in from flank here. Isn't gonna catch Jam Point yet.
Yeah,
they do get the cap. And they are possibly gonna they catch out the medic here.
Uh-oh.
So they are gonna be down their Meld and Sully here, unfortunately, and it's gonna be Uber out for blue, but Jam Point peeks the site on hill and dies here. But red team is missing a lot of players, so this is gonna be tough for them to hold. This seems decently even in terms of Uber now, at least.
Oh, Sentry Sap.
Oh,
Are
Sentry
they gonna get
Sap.
it? Yeah, looks like they did. Good
They are
Sap.
getting a lot of card time here, so this is good for blue team.
Yeah, they've been good about keeping that cart moving.
Yeah. Ubers are still gonna be practically even here, just about a 10% ad for red, but it's not gonna be enough to be decently impactful. They do have blue team playing in tunnel as of right now. It looks like they're just trying to get a lot of tunnel pressure here, possibly side tunnel pressure. But the sentry is going to be rebuilt here for red, and it looks like they're trying to pick their heavy here to just get some spam in onto red, but it looks like their red spiral is going to rotate to stop them a bit here. Car time is going to go here for the scout, but it's going to get pressured out.
Prevented it from rolling back. That was good touch. Snuck it in before the sentry got set up.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are decently even here. The sniper is down
Oh,
for red
Scout
team.
trying to-
Uber comes out for blue. Gets a
Got
sentry.
the
Isn't
sentry,
gonna catch anything.
yeah.
They do get Uber in time here, so red team is gonna have their Uber go out, and they are gonna try and catch a whole bunch of people here inside tunnel.
It looks like they're sneaking the cap during the Uber.
Yeah, their pyro on point. This second cap is
Yep.
gonna go to blue.
Nice job. Yeah, that was good play. They started that push during the Uber.
Yeah, during the distraction, they just got a lot of
That's great.
cap line there, and this means red is gonna have to back out. Oh, but the snipe does come out from Octo into critical beef. Critical beef is gonna go down on cart. He's still gonna be aggressively peeking this, and Joel is behind the scout. It's gonna clean up.
Yeah. Octo doing some work here on the cart. Yeah.
Octo's just gonna be consistently peeking this card. On the Razorback, it's gonna be decently safe, but the Rainbow goes in, gets the heavy. Isn't gonna... It is during downtime, so isn't gonna get too much out of it. Sentry's still getting built up here. And card time is decently slow. They are still trying to make their way here.
Got a 3x now.
Looks like blue team's combo is gonna get gathered here on card. It looks like they're trying to go for some sort of push, but they are gonna lose their heavy here to the sniper. Huntsman, or not the Huntsman, the classic sniper is gonna catch up with Swag here, so no slide for
classic
red
sniper.
team. Yeah, the classic sniper. Oh, Ubers do come out onto critical beef here. The pyro is gonna try and stop it here. They're gonna use in their pyro. Uber's much longer for red here, not flashing anyone. Is gonna try and chase for the medic here. Isn't gonna catch them, but card time is going down for blue team. But the red pyro is gonna be able to help stuff this. The cart is gonna roll back down. That kill is super important to get over here on Vigil. Third. So
Almost
this
did
is
it.
gonna be good for them.
Good save by that pyro.
This is gonna be good for red, having that cart still on the lower end of that hill. So blue team is gonna look to push this again. Their medic and demo on cart, a little scary here. Pulling the sentry, but their spy goes in, gets the
I going for.
gets a stab
for-
on the NG. Oh, but the home
That's
wrecker
going
fire
for blue
can't
medic.
attempt. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh
Does come
no!
out for
Oh
red
no!
here. Oh no! Blue medic is gonna get caught out here. It's gonna go down, man. But on cart! On cart!
Ooh! Well, he got it over the hill. Yeah, it just needs the
Cart
tap
is a
right now.
breath away from
Yeah.
getting tapped. They need someone to stand. Red needs someone to stand here on cart before Spy Cat comes in.
They've got a sticky on it. Yeah. No, a couple stickies on it. But yeah, someone standing on it that would be good.
Oh no! But Octo gets the snipe onto jam point all the way down tracks here. And the card does get capped in the end.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna stay in here. It seems like the shutter for spawn is gonna go down. It looks like they're just gonna still try to hold this third plant.
Yeah, sticking with
Also
it.
getting spammed out right now. It's gonna get the scout here. It's gonna survive that. Still holding third. This is insane. The sentry is gonna
wow.
go down and then a bomb onto the sentry. It's gonna go down, but
Yeah, the
team
sentry
is gonna
bomb.
Blue team is gonna get a lot of cards on here. And they are gonna be able to finally push that third hold out from red.
Okay,
Octo is on an aggressive peak on tracks again.
yeah, a lot of aggressive
Classic
peeking from
sniper.
Octo. Yeah.
The red team is gonna just hold a bit out onto the left side here. They do have their sentry going up in the more conventional spot here, on top of the crates. Jolie is gonna be a menace on flank, and Frazzle is gonna get a stab onto the pyro, but blue team's medic is down, so this is gonna be full ad for red team. This is gonna be extremely important for their hold here.
Mhm.
Looks like they're kind of just... Blue team is kind of just waiting to regroup here. They still do have their classic sniper going at it. They're gonna get a couple picks here. Octo is gonna be down. They're gonna be down their sniper and their soldier on red team. This is gonna be extremely important for blue team to kind of take advantage of having that sniper down, but the sentry is gonna stop them a lot here. They do need some sort of sap or some sort of coordinated push onto the sentry to get rid of it. An aggressive peek from Xenoswift, gonna go down to 45 health, but is gonna survive here just barely. Rainbow RT is gonna go down as well, so no supply for that sap.
Yeah, it's bad.
75% Uber for blue. Ubers are gonna even out here soon. Scout does go down here. They're trying to get damage on the sentry. Exchange does come out onto the heavy once more. It's gonna catch a couple people here. The players in red room are just collapsing here with insane damage. It's gonna catch out a lot of players here and the medic. This is gonna be the blue medic going down, and
They missed the teleporter though. Sneaky little teleporter there. So.
Soul Power here is going to stay alive. Only around 10% Uber out though, so it's not going to be extremely relevant. But it looks like blue team is trying to take more control of the flank as of right now. They're heavy and medic playing on card.
That sentry's going to be a problem.
Yeah, they're gonna need some sort of coordination onto it. Seems like as of right now, they're just trying to regroup on tracks here. Nothing really significant as going on right now, other than just cap time.
Whoa, Cotton just moved the cart a good bit there.
Yeah, a lot of cap time, but that hill is gonna be a menace. They are getting a lot of, blue team is getting a lot of picks here though. Sniper and spy going down. That means that no pick classes here on red team.
Yeah.
And no soldier.
Sentry sapped.
Your sap is gonna go down in the end.
It's sapped, yeah. This could be it.
Pyro on card, they're getting a lot of card time here, but Xenoswift in red room just getting damage down. Uber's coming out, no card time though. Getting stuffed once more on by the Pyro.
Yeah.
And Muddy is just getting all the damage here.
Yeah, good place by Muddy. Oh, and he exploded.
Oh no! Octo with the snipe onto jam point once more. Octo has just been popping off this entire match.
Yeah, lots of impressive shots and aggressive positioning.
Oh, but it's gonna finally go down to Space Guy Online. Peeking from Big Door as the humps, or not the humps, the classic sniper. Card is gonna slowly be rolling back here though, so that card time taken by blue is gonna be negated here, away from the hill area. Sentry's still up here. It's gonna get pulled though, no sentry for now. Trying to push from tracks once more. Uber's 40% ad, or 30 to 40% ad for red team. And a bomb coming in, possibly.
Got that sentry down.
No sentry, but red team does have an ad here. It'd be interesting to see them take the ad in. And an air shot from Vado. I don't know if we got that on cam, but oh my god. Clean shot. Stacking card here, they're just gonna be completely dry pushing this. Uber does come out from red team though. They're getting on track.
Missing the cart, yeah.
Cart is gonna go up the hill here, just barely, but that's
got it over the hump. Yeah. Sentry going back up, different spot this time.
Yeah, Blumenic is gonna die during that exchange though, so no ad for them. Ubers are gonna be practically even possibly. Just about a 20% ad. They're gonna try and dry push this from tracks once more. Level 2 Sentry just getting wrangled onto tracks though. Sentry going down finally. It looks like it's just a heavy duel from tracks, and Space Guy Online attempting to walk towards the card isn't gonna go through though.
Oops. Spy gets a couple good picks there.
Yeah.
Takes that push apart.
They do have 150 left. 1 minute 50 seconds left for blue team to push this. Spy going in for a pick here. Isn't gonna get the heavy.
Awkward.
Yeah, good attempt on behalf of Rainbow, but not quite.
Yeah,
Sentry's still up here. It's gonna get spammed out a bit, but it's still gonna be standing.
Looks like the card's about to roll down the hill. Someone needs to tap that.
Yeah, it looks like there are. Yeah, the card seemingly is gonna go down the hill here, so That's gonna be a huge pain for blue team, especially if red team keeps the pressure on cart. But as of recently, red team has been kind of lacking that cart denial, so it could possibly still be
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
good for blue team to kind of just focus that cart during the exchanges. But they do only have 50 seconds left. The spy going in here is gonna get caught. Ubers are even 100% on both sides. There's one last push, 45 seconds left.
I
They
think
need
we're
to
about
get
to
this
see it.
out.
I hope we're about to see it. Yeah, there, here we go. Oh no, Heavy goes
They are gonna
down.
lose a lot of players
Oh
here.
no, yeah, and here's the Uber.
Bastard! Uber onto this. So they're just
Oh,
flashing every player.
looks
This
just
is
a little frantic. Yeah.
Yeah. With
Oh
all the
boy.
players splash, their Uber is gonna be so much shorter than red teams.
And
the clash
did
is
Red
coming in
have
now.
to use? Yeah, Red had to use.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is
Attempting to
looking
get
pretty
card
grim
time
for
here.
Blue.
Cotton will boil. But it's
He's
gonna
been
get
doing a
pressure
good job of
on.
sneaking in the cap time, but it's just not going to be enough if
That's too
without
much.
a concerted push or two. Yeah.
And overtime coming out. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, but no one on card, unfortunately. And this
Yeah,
is gonna
gosh.
be a solid last hold from red team.
Very solid. Yeah. Lot of work from Muddy.
Oh yeah, most
Lot-
definitely. Stuffing those
yeah.
Ubers the entire time.
Yeah. And great work from just pretty much all of them. That was a very solid hold.
Yeah. Keeping their medic alive, especially. Muddy has been doing a lot of work as Pyro. One thing that I am interested in seeing is just kind of, especially with those struggles on last pushes, using those different entrances like we talked about, like going through flank or going through red room rather than just directly through tracks all the time is extremely important. Kind of just throwing off the enemy team or just like baiting in rotates and whatnot. So it'll be interesting to see if blue team, the current blue team, who just switched, might offer us a different kind of, I guess, playstyle.
Mission begins.
So we
Ooh,
are
this
gonna
is
have Brash
10 seconds.
Bandits on blue here now.
Right, we've got Crash Bandits and
They have Denny's at 3 AM on red.
Denny's at 3 a.m. Yeah.
They're gonna have their medic coming out of spawn already here. They're just gonna be stacking hard time, possibly sending a couple players through flank on blue team. Sentry decently passive here, kind of more standard Vigil first hold coming out of red team. Octo is gonna be peeking on hill here, trying to get the pick on the heavy it seems. Isn't gonna catch anyone here. Spy is gonna go in on cart, is gonna get a pick. A lot of cart time coming out from blue team though. No pressure onto cart.
Did he get the medic? Was that a medic pick?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that was
medic
he
drop.
dropped the medic. All right. Great play. I missed that unfortunately, but yeah, medic drop from Rainbow RT.
But they are gonna get the cart here pretty early, but the Uber dispatch should slow them down. So good on Rainbow for getting that pick there on first. So hopefully this will slow down blue team, especially after losing first so quickly. They're gonna have to hold this for quite a while, so
Yeah, this will be an important hold for them.
yeah, definitely. Oh no!
a cheeky pick from Space Guy.
The classic sniper. They're just gonna get a lot of card time here. Blue team is just gonna be playing in tunnel for the most part. They have a telly up here, and they are gonna lose their heavy and as well as their soldier. So lacking a couple power classes here, but seems like they're just focusing
Still
card time.
pushing.
Oh, but
Yeah. Oh
Maddie
no!
goes in on Solar Power. Solar Power is gonna go down here.
I mean, he was.
Oh, but Gem
Oh
Point,
no!
30 health, just barely surviving. It's gonna hold on to that full Uber ad. Does not
Blue team really being aggressive about pushing that cart and dying for it.
Yeah.
But-
Oh, but the drop from
Oh!
Onto the Matic in between all of the players. Frazzle is gonna go in, and
Yeah,
there goes the ad that we were talking
red
about.
team
on
is
Realm.
red team is down a medic and their sentry's only at level 1. It looks like Jolie's pushing the cart in response.
Yeah. They're gonna need to get pressure on cart here for red team. That cart is going up the hill. It's getting way too close. Just barely reaching the point here. Scout back on cart. The point is nearly capped here. Red team flooding onto the...
Jolie really
but
surviving a
Downpoint
lot and
goes
getting just
down.
doggedly going for that cart and gets it.
Octo peeking from hill gets jam point. Jam point is gonna go down here, and they're gonna be down 4 players on red team. This is gonna really hurt their third hold.
They're sticking to this point though, despite having lost
sticking to
the
Psycho.
cap. Yeah.
They're still gonna be here. The sentry and their demo still playing here in second. This is insane. Evercross seemingly is just caught out here. Just tempting to keep their sentry alive, but is gonna go down. That's gonna be crucial. Not having their NG up for third here.
Oh gosh,
Red
it
team
looks like
is still looking to push this though. They're still just looking to
really being
test
stubborn about this point. Yeah.
Uber does come out in the end. A force from solar power from
Oh, wow.
Battle.
We've got red at 50% in a battle with the spy. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Hits the
no!
spy but goes down to the scout. Jolie doing a lot of work this round.
Yeah.
And surviving quite a bit.
Blue team is gonna have ad here for the most part. It's just barely even. 50% ad, not too much, nothing significant, but we do have the scout flank coming from Continental Bullet. It's just gonna go on solo power and get the pick. No longer ad for them. He's still going. He's on card, hasn't been
Oh my
slowed.
gosh. Oh, Ice Spike on Ape. Oh, no, he's back.
Possibly a tab out.
Yeah, maybe I had to say something in chat about that. I don't know. Blue. Oh, and it looks like Blue is now down a Pyro, which was going to be a problem for them.
They are gonna be down that one player, unfortunately, so...
Yeah.
So this will be decently difficult being down a player, especially on that
Pyro would be a
offense.
nice thing to have right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna
And
be tough to run
Octo's
this tournament.
gonna win that SVF, so...
Nice.
Possibly Octo's gonna win them some space here for the most part. We'll have to see that it looks like they're... Oh my god, but the
Zenith
strike from...
just powering in. Yeah, oh, and he got somebody.
Oh my god, and the collapse from the rest of Red
Oh
here is
boy,
gonna take
yeah.
off a handful of players.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Well, let's see if they can get this point with 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
Oh.
If, it will be 30 seconds to, or 15 seconds to win here, if they do cap it in time, but other than that, they will have another 5 minutes 15 to, try and play so. Oh my god, but the crits play coming out of Solar Power and Xeno, so it's gonna catch out a whole bunch of players from the flank. And more card time coming in, but Sir Glorf is gonna get the picks on card.
Splat.
Everpress taunting on the cart
Oh,
here.
Willie gets stabbed for that.
The decoy coming out, and oh, the collapse from Red Team. They're still gonna hold on to this point, thankfully. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left for Blue Team to push this. Still a player down, unfortunately. So this will be extremely difficult for them to play. Still in the crits creep though for Solar Power, so Blue Team is gonna have that crit. It's possibly a crit to add here as well. Seems like Jam Point is still in the stock metagun, so... Oh, but Solar Power going down to Zenith from the flank from lower is gonna die here. No more crits ad for them. This will be practically 60% ad for Jam Point here on stock over. Still in the crits creek here. It seems like Blue is still trying to get that crits ad, but Red is sitting at 80%. Uber, stock Uber here. Still holding this point quite well. They have their heavy sitting on cart. And the heavy coming out, but with the buffs, critical beef will stay alive here. Still sitting on card, trying to deny that spy count. Gonna get Joel, yeah. Playing, and we have Zenith playing extremely aggressive.
Yes.
And Cardinal Boy being a menace while Space Guy peeks the sight line onto tracks and gets Soul of Power. Soul of Power is gonna go down here.
Oh, and they got
Still
their
full Uber
teleporter.
after that.
Oh, Zenith on the medic.
Oh.
Oh, and he gets him.
No.
Lots of aggressive pyro plays from Zenith today.
Yeah. Aggressive lower peak from Space Guy Online. Still on the classic here. Card is gonna roll down though. That's extremely important for red team. That's good for them. Still with that full Uber ad. No card time coming out. 2 minutes 48 seconds left. This is starting to look rough for blue teams.
Yeah,
Again, still down that player.
yeah, it's gotta be
Continuously
Jim Mono, I think.
denying that point. Jam Point gets stabbed though. He drops.
Oh
with a
no!
spine.
Oh no!
No Uber ad left for red here. Jam Point's down and card time coming in. But they're gonna lose a couple players here on blue, and being that player down, this is gonna be practically like being 4 players down.
It looks like
They're coming up with their
Octo
Uber here
switched
soon.
pyro,
though.
so blue's now down to sniper instead of
Oh,
a
but
pyro.
Rainbow
Oh
RT
no!
going in for the stab is gonna
Oh,
get
gets-
called. It's
Gets
gonna
a
get
combo,
solo
yeah.
power.
Oh boy.
No more ad for them. Rainbow RT getting a crucial pick when red needs it.
Yeah. I mean, being probably smart of Octo to go pyro, but being down a sniper is gonna be tough.
Yeah. Card time's still lacking here. They have 1 minute 40 seconds practically left for them to push this. Megonic trying to go for an aggressive play on card, but is gonna fall here. The Huntsman Sniper coming out from Space Guy Online, another silly weapon. Switching off of that classic to Huntsman. One minute 15 seconds left here. Trying to get card time. Joelle is going to be sitting on card here. Almost getting up the hill here. It isn't going to get denied, but the card is going to roll down, and the Uber does come out for red team. Practically going to be even here. Solar Power still on the crits creep though. But it's looking quite grim for blue team.
Yeah.
Assuming they are going to run out of time to even get this push to last here. 45 seconds left. This is going to be nearly impossible for them if they don't get ×3 on card.
Oh, they seem to be sneaking it right in.
And they are.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Oh
but the
no!
spot.
Oh, there we
They're gonna
go.
get the
All right,
count,
Octo.
They're gonna get another 3 minutes 26 seconds to push this to last. This is gonna be good for them. Just the barely getting it in time. Almost a pub push-esque.
Oh, and it looks like we're back to 8 versus 8. That's great. So
We're
apparently
gonna
got an even
lose.
game again.
Even it down 8 to 8. Prolander, but not.
Oh yeah, almost.
Critical
Prolander?
Beef gonna get a couple picks here. Red team is still gonna try and contest this 3rd point here. They're trying to flood in. But the crits comes out onto the pyro.
Ooh. Oh, countered
Oh,
with
but-
an Uber.
Countered with
Good.
the Uber.
Yeah, skillful flashing there from Solar Power.
Yeah. But
Or excuse me, from Jam Point.
but Rainbow RT and Pose is gonna gun down Solar Power, and Solar Power is gonna go down here, but almost all of red goes down here as well. Only the heavy up. This is gonna damage their last hold here. If blue team can rush this into last, they can get good pressure here, and
Yeah, Sentry's just starting to go up. They've got. Doesn't look like they're keeping the card 3x.
they do have 2 minutes left on the clock to push this to last here. It's definitely possible, but they're going to need the picks here to make it work.
Ooh,
Aggressive peeking.
Rainbow
Oh.
crushing their dreams there. Yeah,
Getting crucial picks on need be.
Yeah, that
Rainbow's
was great.
there.
he's having a good
And
round.
Yeah, and aggressive peeking from red team is definitely buying them a lot of time here. They're gonna have
Just
Joelle on
Vigil.
card here, but oh, Rainbow RT is gonna get caught out here, but Critical Beef getting 2 picks once more.
Jolie
Scout's
moving
still
that
on card
card.
here.
Yeah.
Space Guy online looking to get some picks with the SMG.
Sentry's still just level 2.
Oh, but they're gonna get I Spy here. Trying to peek Red Room. 1 minute 20 seconds left.
crit.
Still possible.
Yeah, they could do it.
With the 100% Uber on both sides. But
I mean,
one being
yeah,
crits.
well, one being crits and the Sentry being level 3 now. It's
Yeah, it'll be tough.
I don't know.
pushing with
Yeah,
crits.
we'll see. Could really
Oh, and they're gonna
really
lose a
use the
handful
step
of
on the
players
Sentry.
here. Rainbow RT doing a lot of work this round.
Yeah, really having a good one. They were doing a good job of keeping him contained last round. But this round he's really busting
Space
out.
Guy online trying to get the heavy pick with the SMG. Does not win that fight, unfortunately, but good time, good time. Oh, and the Uber does get popped out, trying to save their soldier, but isn't going to catch him in time.
Yeah, with 30 seconds, this is looking good for Red.
Sentry's still up for Red. It's gonna be a difficult push.
I don't think he's been able to get a sap onto it. They're doing a good job of protecting that thing.
Yeah. Everfrost Sentry just completely watching the point here.
Yeah.
13 seconds
Here
left. They have to get on card here. They have to coordinate a push around blue.
Not the sap, but I don't think
Sap's
are they gonna? Yeah, they got it.
The
Great.
Sentry goes down, but RT
Oh,
on card once more. Rainbow RT just a complete menace, distracting people on
Yes.
card.
Doing a great job.
But everyone's flooding. Blue team's flooding.
Oh
on
no!
card.
Oh no!
No, RT
Rainbow.
goes down. Wait,
But still.
this is impossible.
Oh my god!
What
Oh my
happened?
god! That
There's
was not what I was.
crumbles here.
Jeez. I think Red must have just gotten a little overconfident or something. They just got the frags and pushed it right in. Great job by blue team there. What a
Insane
round.
job by them to just commit on card at the very last second. That's exactly what they needed.
Yeah.
Everyone on card here. Insane play by them. It wasn't APA, so kind of an awkward play, being that they didn't have a pyro to air blast people off card. But definitely props to blue team for that coordination.
Yeah, and handling being down a player for a good chunk of that.
Yeah.
It looks like we've got 9 on shoot,
Blue
I
team
keep
here?
forgetting our team's names. On blue team. Yeah, but
Yeah.
look, I think
It
for
wasn't
most of the
them.
end there we were 8 versus 8. Yeah.
Yeah. For the good portion from third onwards, it was APA.
Mhm.
Interestingly enough, good sportsmanship on behalf of the team that had 9 players to kind of even it out after seeing that the enemy team was missing for a while. So props to them,
Yeah.
but also props to the other team for kind of just playing it out here with just 8 players.
Yeah.
We are going to be moving on to the next map here. Shark Bay
Okay,
RC2.
Shark Bay RC2. Yeah. King of the Hill, I guess. All right. This will be my first time seeing this map. I'm curious to see what we've got
Yeah,
here.
it definitely is
I hear
interesting.
the sharks eat a lot of people.
Just like the Pit and Steel. We love
Right.
environmental kills here
Yes,
in
we do.
Highlander. From what I saw in the previous match when EU Seasonalander happened was Shark Bay was definitely a very large sightline. It's the point is practically on a boat, which has 2 very narrow bridges that connect to it, and off those bridges, if you fall off the boat or off the bridge, it's just the environmental death. So it's quite interesting. It's definitely very spooky, especially as someone who plays medic in Highlander as well. The ginormous sightline is definitely really scary, as well as trying to push the plane is extremely difficult, especially with those narrow bridges. All you need is a pirate uber to kind of just deny it. So it'll be interesting to see how these teams kind of work around it, or whether it's kind of more so just like luck kind of pushing into the point and seeing if they can, get the right picks and just kind of get their footing onto the point. So
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see.
yeah,
I imagine is this so has this map been played competitively, or is this a new less
this map, from my knowledge, has not been played competitively. It's definitely not
or
a more
not
standard
one the players are
competitive
going to be
map.
super familiar with?
Yeah,
But
it's more so just a community map, if anything.
cool,
But it'll
cool.
be definitely interesting to see how people try to implement it into more competitive style play. So we'll have to see how these players work around it. Especially, I want to keep my eye on Octo here. He's been doing extremely well as sniper, so it'll be
Really have.
interesting to see how he utilizes these bigger sightlines, especially onto the point, to try and find those crucial picks. And I'm definitely looking to spot out Rainbow once more on Spy. Rainbow was doing extremely well in the last round of Vigil, but unfortunately, the coordination from the enemy team um, did spoil his work, but that doesn't mean it's
He,
completely lost for him yet.
yeah, not at all. And he came pretty darn close to stopping that last push. But
Yeah. Definitely was a key player in that round, so
yeah,
we'll have to
yeah,
see
really.
how he coordinates with the rest of his team, and if his team can capitalize on the picks that he gets, especially with how impactful that like he was playing previously. So we'll have to see the same for Octo as well, being the uh, kind of strong, more conventional sniper, just kind of running the stock sniper rifle, and I guess he was running the Razorback, which means no buffs, but playing against kind of like the classic or against the Huntsman, it's probably not as big of a concern regarding getting buffs for that SVS, but want to see how he kind of works around it. Whether he's gonna switch off of that, or if he's just gonna kind of continue playing with the Razorback and just hoping that the buffs aren't necessary. So we'll have to see how it works around. We do have players starting to flood into the server here now.
Yeah, just
Again,
need a
we are
couple
on
more
Shark
left.
Bit, so we'll have to see how these players work around. Especially from the previous map on Vigil, uh we did have Denny's at 3 a.m. playing extremely aggressive. So it'll be interesting to see how they play on Koth, especially Koth being more favored towards like DM than coordination. So we'll have to see how they kind of adapt to this, or whether they just kind of continue with that extreme aggression onto the enemy team when they're holding the point or whatnot. So I'm excited to see this. Are there any players in mind that you're going to be keeping an eye out for, Stabby?
I like Spy. I'll be watching them Spies.
Frazzled and Rainbow RTU?
Yep, that's right. They've both been providing plenty to watch so far, so I'm gonna be watching them and trying to see how they utilize this interesting map. I'm noticing a lot of inclines. I haven't caught any trick steps yet. I want to see a trick step or something. A lot of
A
inclines
silly
here.
stab?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
want to see some
there
silliness.
are.
And this map looks like it'll provide some opportunities for some silly moments.
A lot of inclines and a lot of corners, so it'll
Yeah,
definitely be
yeah.
interesting. This is definitely an interesting map. I haven't seen this outside of Seasonalander, so
Yeah, this is
uh,
my first time seeing it. It's very, very pretty. Whoever,
yeah, it's very well designed. I very much like it.
yeah, I'd like to play it sometime. Oh, and I just found the boat
Yeah,
or the little boat, the Easter egg boat.
yeah. It's
Pretty.
definitely
Pretty.
a very different map. I definitely am a huge fan of kind of themed maps that kind
Mm-hmm.
of just kind of, I guess, more so are consistent. You know, like stuff like Suijin and
Mm-hmm.
I'd say
Yeah,
stuff
it's a
like
beautiful
Barn
map.
Blitz as well. They kind of just have ongoing theme throughout the entire thing,
Yeah,
which
it's
I very
fun.
much appreciate. So well done to the map creator for this as well. It's a very
Yeah,
gorgeous map.
yeah. Kudos to whoever made this.
Do you have? We are waiting on a couple players here. We are waiting on two to flood in here. I'm not too certain if we're still down one of the players on one of the teams or if they're gonna get a ringer or whatnot. But I'm definitely one thing that I want to look out for is a possible crit. I know that one team was running crits throughout Vigil, which is likely not the more conventional thing to do on payload, especially unless it's kind of like
On
a
offense too, right?
yeah, they're running it
Yeah,
on offense, which is very
yeah.
difficult to counter with the sentry. It's understandable if it's kind of like a last straw, like oh, like there's 1 minute left and both medics died, just run crits or something like that.
Right.
But they were running it decently consistently. But I think crits is definitely more viable on Koth, and
Oh,
for
I
good
would
reason.
agree.
So
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested to see if they will pull out the crits once more here. And we'll
Wouldn't
have
be
to keep an
surprised.
eye out on those environmental kills. So
Yeah, we'll keep count.
and while we're here, thank you to all who donated. Comrade Ryan 95 with $6.66. Retro T with $2 saying "Go Goofy Man Kai." I made a promise and I ain't breaking it. And Anonymous with $5. Thank you guys so much. And you know, we're approaching our goal slowly but surely. We're at $905.63 out of 1,000. So we're underneath that like we're underneath $100 left to hit our goal here. So please do keep bringing in those donations. It's going to Child's Play charity. So
Great cause.
yes, sir. We
These
do have
are
one person spec here.
okay. So it looks like we might. Oh, then we're still.
So
Yeah, it
waiting
looks like we
on one other.
still have the
Yeah.
one player down. Yeah. Our top donor is Chris18 with $108.88. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah. And you know, you could take that spot. That could be you. We did
You.
say that last time. It was 101 and someone donated 108. So if you want to take that top spot and get us past our $1,000 goal,
Pretty cool.
yeah, feel free to type out exclamation point donate in chat and check out the. You can learn more about the charity. There's multiple ways to donate and feel free to tune in not only today but tomorrow. And
That's
again,
right.
thank you to Ian the Awesome for hosting this event, as well as we do have uh, JMax Chill on production. So thank you to JMax as well for kind of being our background info and camera. So props to him as well.
Yeah.
Always gotta thank the production.
Let's see. I just saw the shark eat somebody for the first time. That's cool that it jumps out like that.
Yeah.
A very very pretty map.
Definitely. I'm definitely I'm definitely 100% excited to see how kind of just I'm like I mentioned before, especially since these teams aren't like they've played at least a half together now, but since
Mhm.
they aren't too familiar with each other in terms of being like a team and whatnot, I'm definitely excited to see kind of just them playing in their own styles. Since I feel like Call gives a lot more freedom to just kind of do your own thing, being what it is, just
It's a little
kind
more
of more
DM
so
oriented.
yeah, being the
Mhm.
DM oriented thing that it is. So I'm definitely excited to see kind of people do their own things here and kind of just shine in their own spotlight rather than being more reliant on team or coordination here. But it's definitely, again, still exciting to see that coordination come through every so often. So we'll have to keep an eye out for everyone and how they're gonna play around here.
Yeah, be interesting to see what we get.
We are still just waiting on one here.
Yeah. And now, do we know did they drop out for? I didn't exactly notice when it happened. Did we get an internet hiccup or?
I believe it was that they weren't present at the start, so they got a ringer.
Oh, I see.
So I'm not too certain if the ringer is going to return here, or if they're going to get a new ringer, or if they're just waiting for that one person to kind of load in. We'll have to see what's going on with the config as well. It seems like they are loading in.
Oh, good.
Might just be downloading the map or whatnot. So we are just waiting on that one player. They are here though, is what we've been told. So. I'm definitely excited to see, especially with that last Vigil half being just in overtime. They barely made it. It'll be exciting to see how overtime in Koth works as well. Whether there's a huge difference in time, or whether this map is more evened out. Since Vigil looked decently dominant, especially with that last hold previously, but it'll be exciting to see. They definitely overcame that extensive hold in the end. So
yeah, that was a great push they had there.
Yeah. So props to them. Props to them.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, and it does look like they are in spec here. Our last player.
All right.
So
we're gonna get
we're
going.
just winning them. Yeah. Do you have another donation coming in from Indy with $5 saying, "Let's go, pals! Cheers to the next game. I'm cheering for you, Waylon."
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the donations. We'll be reading out the donations during half times and whatnot, so keep reeling those in. And it does look like we are gonna get one rep coming through. So we are just waiting on one more team, and we do have all 18 players in the server, so we will be starting soon here. Oh, and we do have both teams running up, so we are going live here. On Shark Bay RC2. Not a standard Highlander map, but we'll have to see how these teams play out. Looking for the demo rollouts here. Nothing extreme. More walking than rolling out, but
a lot of routes here.
valid.
Yeah.
Oh, we do have a Huntsman sniper coming out of Space Guy online.
Oh no.
It's I Spy with it. First blood going to the Huntsman sniper.
Oh my goodness. Blue already getting the cap going.
Yeah.
Wow, that was quick.
Extremely quick out.
Maybe not fully aware of where the cap point is.
But oh my gosh, Spy on point is gonna get a pick here, and same with Octo. Red team's pick class is doing a bit of work here, but they aren't going to get the point. Looks like they're just going to be trying
hiding here on the boat.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to push through this flank area more so than the bridge. Just kind of regrouping here. Spy going in. RT trying to get the stab here. Isn't going to particularly get it. Gonna go down here. Uber's. Ooh.
Yeah, jam point bombed.
Yeah. Imagine if bombs.
Seems like a vulnerable place to hang out on the boat plane.
Yeah. Oh, but the drop from Space Guy online with the SMG is gonna kill the medics. Both medics are gonna go down here with the drops.
Yeah, that boat is a dangerous place.
And again, that sideline is kind of insane, so it's a bit
Yeah.
scary as medic or to
Yeah, I was
stand.
surprised to see them hanging out there. Yeah.
Yeah. Red team is gonna get the point here though, so after a minute down, it seems like they are gonna try and even out the times here. Demo's respawning and both medics starting to heal here. Uber's practically even, not too much of a difference, less than 10%.
We didn't see the crits we were expecting. Both medics running Uber.
Oh, but on Soul Power, the scout is still alive. Conroe boy almost getting the pick on the med, but
Oh, I think
Soul
we might.
Power is gonna live here. Just dropping down below 75 health. Spy play coming in here. Oh, it's gonna get caught by Octo, catching Rainbow RT on the net.
Razzled might be approaching for the. Oh no, backing off.
Oh, but I Spy doing a lot of damage here, but it's gonna get cleaned up by Critical Beat, and Octo is gonna get Everfrost here. It's gonna slow down this blue team's push. Captain
Surviving with just 3 health there.
Space Guy online, just on the point as sniping with the SMG. The medic dropping down here, Jam Point is gonna be on point, gonna get jumped by the scout here, and it's gonna go down. Joelle is gonna get the pick on Jam Point. This is gonna be a Solo Power barely alive here, 41 HP at 90% Uber. It is gonna go down in the end to Sir Glorp. A crucial pipe coming out of him, and I Spy trying to take the point here alone, but it's gonna go down. Decloak from Aslo is gonna come out, trying to gun down the demo, but isn't gonna get any picks here. The team is gonna get the point. 140 seconds left for them. Time is about to even out at about 120. Octo is gonna win the SVS versus Space Guy online here with this more standard sniper rifle. It's gonna look for a peek onto the point. Somebody get a pick here. No one's peeking though. Ubers are practically even, about a 10% difference. Not gonna be immensely crucial, but seems like red team is just trying to get the damage and pressure, but blue team is playing decently passive. And the spy!
Ooh,
Brash
what? It drops down on the medic from way up high. Great stab.
Great stab on him. That's gonna be a crucial pick, but Solo Power dropping to the Huntsman
No,
Sniper.
right after. It was to the Huntsman? Oh boy.
It was to the Huntsman. Space Guy online doing work with his Huntsman. And a bomb from Xenoslip attempting to go in, but isn't going to catch anything there. So this guy online trying to get that damage with the SMG, is trying to chase off the scout. And Soul Power, 38 health, is going to get poked by a Rainbow RT. Is still 13 health, still alive, but goes down in the end to a mini sentry. Both medics getting practically traded here. Soul Power coming up in 3 seconds. Time is going in favor of blue team. 10 seconds left on the clock. If red team doesn't push this here, it being a dry fight, they are going to lose this round.
Yeah,
it's
they seem to kind of forget about the point there at the end. I didn't see too much of them
aggression.
going for it. Yeah.
Octo getting that map pick at the very end, but it's going to be in vain here.
And strangely enough, blue has 10 players, so maybe that had something to do with
their success.
That would definitely help, you would think. I'm not sure what's up with that.
2, 1. Control point.
Trying to see who doesn't belong on this roster.
I believe it's Agent P.
Yeah, that might be it.
It's gonna be a bit of a menace. Random scout here. Blue team does go down a handful of players here, but they are gonna keep the point. Medic staying alive. But it's gonna be a disset here. Jam point sitting at 43%. And Soul of Power is sitting at 100. This is gonna be technically out for them, but it's unknown if it's communicated or not.
Yeah, no, the players seem to be aware of the imbalance. Yeah, they're admins
but
are aware of, and it looks like now we're back to 9 versus 9. That's great.
Rainbow RT though is gonna get the stab on the medic here onto solo power, and they get the headshot with the ambassador. Clean plays from their side here. Rainbow RT doing a lot of work for blue team. A decoy coming out of Rainbow RT, but is gonna get caught out here, unfortunately. Play from Frazzle trying to go in, almost gets the heavy, but isn't gonna particularly go through here. Can be practically even. An extremely aggressive demo play from Sir Gloyd.
Zenith in deep too, just.
It seems like there's gonna be a bomb from Vada coming in, trying to get some damage here, but isn't going to particularly find anything. Octo is gonna go down to Zenith though. So no sniper on red team, just barely respawning here. Uber ad in favor of blue team, 100%.
It's really being aggressive with this Dragon's Fury. It's interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Just kind of getting in there, stinging them, and getting out.
It seems like there's going to be a pause coming in here. Seems like there's possibly just going to be a reset here, if anything. So, seems like they're likely just going to restart this round, especially with the issue that happened at the beginning. But as of right now, pretty standard for the most part in terms of how the players are going. Other than we do have the Huntsman and the Dragon Sphere, I believe, are more unique loadouts that we've seen. Aggressive plays from blue team's Demo Man, but other than that, it seems like only thing red team's particularly struggling on is just kind of matching the aggression that's coming out of blue team and just kind of walking.
Blue's being really good about just getting on that point and fighting for it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I'll have to see if they're possibly still gonna pause here or if they're gonna just continue on.
Looks like we're going.
It looks like they're just rolling out here.
Yeah. Zenith first to the point. Getting there.
The point with the Dragon Sphere,
yeah.
Extremely
Probably
low
player
here,
jumping.
Yeah. Octo is gonna go down to Sir Glorp as well, so no sniper on red team, but Frazzle is gonna get the stab onto Space Guy Online, and it seems as though the server was closed. So it does look like we're going to get a server restart here.
Yeah, we are doing a restart right now. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, okay, so what we're gonna do is we are going to, are we muted? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. What we're gonna be doing, everybody, is we're going to just be giving a quick reboot. We're gonna be right back into what we're doing. Just give us a few minutes, okay?
Sure.
It does look like we did get an $8.50 donation from a knucklehead, McSpazatron, and or in brackets chicken. Didn't stop the cap in question. Also, Jampoint Med dropped lol. So thank you to I guess Knucklehead McSpazatron or chicken for the $8.50. And again, our top donor is still Chris18 at $108.88. So if you'd like to top that, or even just in general, to help us reach our goal, we're currently at $900 or $919.13, and our goal is $1,000. So if you'd like to contribute to the cause, which is the Child's Play charity, feel free to donate by typing !donate in chat and clicking the link. It will direct you to different ways that you can help our cause. So thank you to all who have donated so far, and don't forget, today is not the only day that Seasonalander will be running. There is also a match tomorrow, which will be our losers bracket and our winners bracket, as well as our grand finals. So, but yeah, our maps will continue after this short break. We're just going to sort out a couple things. But I've been Mocha, and this is Stabby. And with JMax on production, we'll be back shortly. everyone, welcome back to Seasonalander. We are going to be going live soon here. We are restarting on Shark Bit. We have Team 3 versus Team 4. We do have a couple shoutouts. Thank you to Guided Rockets 72 for the $50 donation, saying lol LMAO, and Muchduck for the $10.87, saying this was part of my funds I was going to donate to Froyotech I-69 fundraiser, but thank you for donating to this charity. We are going to be going up soon, and thank you guys for waiting. We really very much appreciate it. So I guess we are going to be restarting here on Shark Bay again. It'll be interesting to see now that the players have played a bit of this map. We'll have to see how they kind of adapt, knowing it a bit better. And we'll have to see how they play out. I'm still keeping eyes on Rainbow RT and Octo for this time around, and we'll have to see if any crits plays come in. So definitely excited for that.
Switched up a bit on one team. Xenoswift is now on demo instead of Pyro.
Oh.
That's
Interesting.
interesting. He was doing. I was watching him last game quite a bit.
Yeah. I can have everyone rolling out here. Nothing too intense happening here. No opening huntsman kills, it seems.
Oh.
Definitely was a key thing at the start. We do have Octo playing far on the flank here, watching the sightline. Is gonna get a shot onto the enemy sniper. Ooh, Space Glory Online is gonna go down here. A lot
Blue
of players on
Capsule
blue
with that without a shot fired on the point. Yeah.
Yeah, and Soul Power is gonna go down here. No medic for red team. It's gonna be good for jam point here with that ad, and it seems like they're taking a lot of space, but the sniper, Octo sniping from up top, 11 health,
Oh,
getting
no.
jam point as well. Octo's just unstoppable despite being so low, getting another pick. This guy's enabling. Doing a lot of work, another pick finally goes down to Cotton, oh boy. But after 4 picks in a row, a sniper on 11 health, that's insane. But the spy play coming in, Rainbow RT onto Soul of Power. Soul of Power going down again.
I believed the disguise for a second there and then didn't buy it. Rainbow RT almost got the scrap on point there.
Yeah, but those got the medic here. That's gonna be really important for blue team. Frazzled is gonna get a stack here on critical beef. It's gonna stay alive for a bit, but does go down in the end. This is gonna be ad for blue team here. Denny at 3 AM. Sitting on point here, they're about evening out the time here. 2:25. Yo, Joelle trying to contest the point here, but isn't gonna find much. Gonna jump onto the boat. And yeah, do you have red team starting to try to edge the cap here?
Point in danger.
Oh,
Jolie
jam point goes down
matching
to
that pick, yeah.
Gonna be an important pick for red team here. Still not gonna cap the point here though. No cap time yet. They do have traps.
Yeah.
It's finally starting to get on point, but Xenoswift being decently low health. Gonna get the buff here. Cap time does go to red team here. And Space Guy online with the Huntsman pick onto critical beat. A lot of work as that Huntsman sniper. Octo is gonna get a pick onto Jam Point though. Jam Point goes down here. No medic for blue team. Gonna slow down trying to repush this point. Space Guy online gonna go down, but Xena's gonna clean up Joelle after that. Deep Glow coming from Rainbow RT. Gonna get picked off by Octo. Octo watching this sightline across point, and Dado's gonna go down to Frazzle. The class is doing a lot of work here. Octo holding down the sightline. I'm thinking to get a pick here on the medic. A bomb coming in from Egonet, but isn't gonna find anything. Octo 43 health, getting chased down by Zenith on the Dragon's Fury. He's still running this from last round. Rainbow RT 5 health is gonna get picked up by Octo. It's not gonna find the sniper pick, unfortunately. But the blue team is gonna try and recontest this point. Good try, good try.
Yeah. Red team backing up a bit too.
Yeah.
Surprised to see them holding
online
on the
going in.
Oh boy.
It's gonna get slip of the ricochet from the pipe, but red team still has its point despite being so passive. Octo trying to get a pick here across point. Isn't gonna find anyone. He's gonna get the sentry down. The Ubers do come out in exchange, finally coming through. But Solar Power is gonna lose their scout. Isn't gonna be able to follow up. And Rainbow RT just gonna walk
chases them down.
Solar Power just not looking at the spy and turns his back to him, giving him a free stab here.
Ouch.
Conwell Boy is gonna clean up the demo here, and Rainbow RT gonna get the trade onto the other spy. Still on the Huntsman here at the Space Guy online. Despite being on the Huntsman doing work. Zenith finally gonna go down.
Wow,
Rainbow
wow.
RT getting
Nice
Joel
stab from Rainbow
and
RT.
Megalnick.
Those were great.
Clean stabs from
Finally
him.
goes down in the water. Yeah.
To the side. And it's gonna be an environmental kill. Blue team is still gonna have this point though. Oh, they are gonna lose Glorp though. No demo on blue team, but they're still gonna be able to hold this point. Time is basically evened out here, about 40 seconds on each team's behalf, give or take. Joelle doing work on point, gonna pick off the heavy here. Blue team or red team starting to flood in here onto point, getting a lot of captain. Time is extremely close, just around under that 1 minute mark. A bomb coming in from Battle, but isn't gonna find anything, gonna get cleaned up. Joelle getting another pick on a 5k here.
Oh my goodness, is he gonna get the trick on the med? Oh. Very close.
It's gonna go down in the end, but a lot of picks coming out of blue team here. Decently even numbers, but red team is gonna have the slower respawns here. Blue team is gonna start flooding in. The Uber exchange coming out. Uber's coming out onto the Dragon Spear Pyro, gonna get a lot of damage, but no picks yet. Does get Zenith, gets Space Guy online. Isn't gonna find anyone else here. Solar Power is gonna go down. Blue team is gonna get on point here. 25 seconds left on the clock. Red team has to push this. Regroup and push, or this round does go to blue team. 1 second on the clock. They are very close to catching this. Rainbow RT going for the decode, but is gonna get caught out here. Joelle chasing Cloud and Boy, but isn't gonna clean anything up here. Team regrouping, trying to push this point, but the coordination is lacking. I Spy's gonna go down. Frazzled is gonna get jam point. No medic, no Uber. And red team is flooding in onto point. They're gonna get the cap time. 1 second left once they cap this. If they can get Space Guy online, they cap the point. 1 second left. And that first round goes to red team. Extremely
With 0-0 on the
close.
clock. Yeah.
Extremely close game. Who are you keeping your eyes on this round?
I've been watching the spy plays. Oh, and the sharks get a tasty meal.
Muddy goes down to the side, and Battle's gonna get cleaned up here. Spy going in, Rainbow RT gonna get the demo, chasing
Rainbow doing a lot of work. Almost gets the trick stab on the medic too.
But the medic does get sauce here. It's gonna have full ad, and the blue medic is gonna be down. They use the
but you gotta go for it. Maybe he gave him a saw, but you gotta go for it.
This Uber is gonna get a couple picks. The Ubers are practically getting even here now. Dragon's Fury Pirates trying to fight each other here. That team is gonna get cap time. Decently passive though. Oh, and Xenosoft is gonna go down. No demo, but Joelle is still doing a lot of work as scout here.
In deep.
Joelle on the medic here.
Oh my goodness. Surrounded by blue players. Yeah, Joelle just being a menace.
Oh, but goes down in the end.
Yeah. And looks like Gem Point just went down to a rocket, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So no medic on blue team here. This is gonna be out for red team.
Red team distracted by the spy though. Looks like they're starting to move up.
Jolie gonna clean up Rainbow RT, and Jolie's just in deep, but goes down to the mini sentry. A lot of cap time coming out for blue, gonna even out the time practically. And oh my god, Jamplin gets launched into the water, dives to the side. No medic for blue team again. Believe that
Zero
is
Swift,
3.
Xenoswift capping the point by himself in that sneaky little spot.
There's gonna be practically full Uber ad for red team here. With solar power coming up with Uber now, and we do have Jam Point just at 10%. This is gonna be a huge ad. Spy walking in, Rainbow RT is not gonna get the pick though. Frazzle getting the demo pick, but is gonna go down to the heavy. Blue team is attempting to push here. Bomb coming in from Meganeck, but isn't gonna find anything.
Oh, I'm nervous
But
for Solar Power.
Jam Point goes down. Jam Point goes down to Meganeck's flank. Meganeck is just in the backlines. Gets critical beam as well. It is gonna find another.
Rainbow RT cloaked directly behind the medic.
Oh no!
Going for the trick stab on the sniper now. Doesn't know.
Oh no! He's just got a cloak in, but he still does get the sniper in battle, trying to clean up here.
Using the kunai, getting the really bold choice of loadout here.
Yeah, feeling extremely confident. Got a collapse here on the heavy that's left on point. Blue team is gonna get the point, but does sacrifice is practically down a minute. Just a reset coming in here. Looks like red team is just trying to clear the flankers. Sir Glor playing extremely aggressive, but isn't gonna find anything. Octo goes down to Space Guy Online, overextending Space Guy Online, taunting the BM, rubbing salt in the wound.
Looks like Frazzle's got their nest. The blue team needs to group up and do some pushing.
Yeah. Like red team
or
is
excuse me, red team. I meant to say, yeah.
I'm gonna trying to go in for a bomb here. It's gonna try and get some damage, but isn't gonna find any picks here.
Yeah, got him down to 45.
Yeah, 45 is gonna have Uber here now, but red team is practically losing all their players here.
Frazzle's going for it. I think the medic heard him drop down though.
Yeah.
But didn't hear the decloak. Didn't hear it.
And not particularly good the medic. Let's get the pick, not the medic.
Yeah.
The team is going to be down a handful of players. Ubers are even still. Looking to take this in on their heavy. It looks like red team's looking to just walk in here. Oh, but there's a drone! Champ just drops the heavy that's just walking forward.
Yeah.
Just does not come.
And they're going to get it.
That's going to be extremely destructive for blue team here.
Yeah.
And to get that point here, time is going to slowly even out. 1 minute left for red team, 38 seconds for blue. Red team can hold this point for longer. They can take this match for them. It looks like they're trying to contest here with their heavies, but but Rainbow RT!
Both of them. Really making himself noticeable around.
And the heavy Rainbow RT is just going in.
With really aggressive decloaks too.
Yeah.
And actually pulling off using kunai and Highlander, not something you see all that often.
Yeah, extremely impressive. Especially with his aggressive playstyle, it's definitely benefiting him.
Yeah, I haven't seen. Part of that I think has to do with like blue having a very aggressive pyro using Dragon's Fury, so not much to kind of keep him in check, you know.
Yeah. A bomb coming in, trying to clean up Soul Power. Soul Power is just gonna live here, 70 health, 33% Uber. Ubers are practically even, 50 health on Jam Point here. Only on overtime here, but blue team is gonna cap. Or red team is gonna cap here. Oh
my gosh, again.
In again, gets Solar Power. Rainbow RT is just farming the medic this round.
Just really aggressive decloaks, and they're just paying off.
Well done on him.
Yeah, doing great work.
14 seconds left on the clock. Red team has to hold this. With both medics practically even, no Ubers are gonna come out here. There is a stab that Frazzles is gonna find on the heavy. That's gonna be crucial, especially in the overtime scenario. Red team cleaning up a lot of the players, and this is gonna be 2 rounds
Another
to red.
0-0 round. Yeah.
Another 0-0 round. And
So
this
and
is,
when this next round, that'll be it, right?
yeah, this will be match point here. If Bandits win this round, they do take this map home, and
4, 3, 2, 1. Control point enabled.
Wow, we've hit our goal. $1,000.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you everybody
the-
that's contributed. That's great.
yeah. And here we are opening up. A couple picks coming out. Extremely low health on red team. Gonna get the medic here. Rainbow RT just depoking on the med over and over again. Gonna find that pick once more.
Frazzled on. Oh, doesn't quite get the med, but gets the soldier.
Jumppoint trying to get for the saw here, then just dies to the pyro in the end.
Ouch.
Extremely aggressive medic.
Yeah.
Well, it's worth a try if it does not find a pick. It's gonna go on the 10-second respawn. And red team is gonna cap out this point here. 2 minutes 21 seconds for blue team. They're trying to recontest this. A bomb coming in, a huge bomb from Vado.
Yeah, look at
Full power just hiding behind the point. Gets
yeah.
the salt.
Squad. Oh my god! Is he gonna get out of this? Jolie coming to help?
Jolie trying to
Frazzled
defend
coming
his
to help?
medic.
Oh my
Frazzled
god, I
coming
think
in
he's
as
gonna
well.
survive.
Solar power is still alive here. 70%
awesome.
Uber, he lives.
He looked pretty
lives.
doomed for a second there, yeah.
85% Uber. Oh my god, he just
Jeez.
choose no man.
Back to safety.
Being captured.
Oh, and Otto getting the pick on the demo, but blue team is gonna cap this out. Time is almost even here.
Full
Another
power
very
after-
even round.
Yeah.
RT gonna get Octo here. Octo's not on the bracer back anymore. And Space Guy Online still on that Huntsville for this map. %60 Uber on Jam Point, but 100 on Solo Power here. Is gonna bomb onto the point and clean up.
You're gonna take this with little resistance.
Yeah, look, they're just gonna clean this up with, they still have ad here technically. With Jam Point still sitting at around 70% Uber. Deco
Here
coming
comes
in,
that-
extremely
what?
aggressive, but
poor Rainbow RT, I think getting shot by a
Oh.
crossfire.
a
Right as he was about to
possibly a
do the-
force to spam coming out from red team here. They're just gonna use on their heavy, but no one to clean up here.
Hmm.
So this will mean practically full Uber ad for blue team here. Jam Point can possibly use this in aggressively. Oh, but drops to Octo. Jam Point losing that Uber, no longer an ad.
That's gonna be a
Octo
big
doing
deal.
work.
Consistently here, yeah.
And Rainbow trying to go for the pick on the sniper, but isn't gonna find anyone. Extremely aggressive players from Xena, but is gonna go down to Octo in the end. Red team still has the cap here. Again, basically even time. It has just been leapfrogging back and forth. Frazzle declose onto critical beat, getting the